your joy level, ladies. This is Beverly with Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching. So, I'm popping on for a few moments to let you know that I have just released one of my holiday specials, and it is to help you step into this next level life. If you are overwhelmed, if you're struggling, if you're suffering in silence and you don't know where to turn, I have it for you. It is a 5-week program. It's entitled Joie de Vivre. It's a journey into joy. So I am on a year sabbatical, and that's including traveling around the world. And I'm into like my sixth or seventh month now. And I had to make a decision. It just didn't happen. I had to make a decision, and the process of making these changes, I poured some of those steps into this 5-week program entitled Joie de Vivre, this 5-week journey to joy. And what happened was an opportunity presented itself to me. And I was thinking, like, yeah, it'll be nice to do that, but also thinking, probably not practical. It's going to be expensive. It's going to take a lot of time, blah, 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 blah. And as it got closer to the deadline for me to make a decision, I just trusted the universe and I said yes. And what this was, I received an invitation from a international organization to speak in Paris for International Women's Day. This was the spring of this year, 2025. And I do a lot of speaking on podcasts. I speak to the women in my communities. I have a podcast, The Sexy Side of Menopause. I do coaching, so I'm speaking a lot. I actually had done a formal speaking presentation in the United States, like traveling to do speaking. But internationally, that takes you to another level, international speaker. And I was going to be a keynote speaker. So there was a lot of pressure to saying yes. But then the highlight was it's in Paris. So you have to say yes because you never know what saying yes opens up for you. So I did say yes to the speaking invitation, and it was such a wonderful experience. I met so many amazing women when I was there. I ended up taking classes at a French school. I traveled around the region of France, went to Champagne, which is a place where you get champagne. It's not just a brand, it is a region that grapes grow that are called champagne grapes. But anyway, whole lot of experiences. Ended up traveling through the Netherlands, hit Amsterdam, Bruges. Oh my God, there's so many things. Hello, I see so many people in the chat here. Thank you for being here. But it was just like, if I had said no, I would have missed all these opportunities. Not to mention all of the people that I'm connected with globally. And I have a global business. That is something that's intentional. I have traveled independently. I've traveled as a person affiliated with the government. So I've done a lot of traveling, but to do it for my business specifically is an intention. So it's important for me to have these relationships, to have these experiences, to see places, and they are a way for me to share with you what's possible for you in your life. But going back to my year of travel, I said yes to Paris. And then I decided to do something else really bold. And I put my house up for rent. And I just decided I just want to take a full year and just travel to absolute joy. That's one of the things I truly enjoy doing. But usually travel is like you have a weekend getaway, or you have a holiday that comes up and you add some days along with it, or you take your 2 weeks of vacation and you travel. And I was just like, every time I've gone somewhere, it was never enough time, or either I was tired when I got back, especially international flights. That's 2 days, basically a day over, a day back, and the time change. So you're just exhausted. So I was just like, you know what? I need a whole year to travel. So I've been traveling throughout the United States. That's another thing that I really have enjoyed doing is hanging out on the beach. I am a beach girl. I ended up going up and down the coast of the Atlantic, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia Beach, and recently I was in Rehoboth, which is up in Delaware. So I have endured so much travel. And then an unexpected opportunity that I said yes to, I ended up in Cairo, Egypt. I also went to Luxor and I went to Aswan. So I have done so much because I said yes, because I opened myself up to possibilities and I tried to figure out what it was that gave me joy. Joie de vivre, that's the phrase in France, that's the absolute joy of life. And if you are not enjoying your life, you are just existing. And women, we give and give and give. Work, children, spouses, family, holidays are coming up, cooking, gift giving. When are we giving to ourselves? When are we filling our cups up? When are we looking into what gives us joy? And this is a wonderful opportunity to just take this program and start finding the time to detail what gives you joy. And if you don't detail it, then it's just not going to happen. Just going to look around, another year's gone. We are practically done with 2025. 2026 is not too far off. And what have you done to check these boxes that was giving you joy? I can name so much, so much. So we're going into the last month or so of the year, and I felt like it's really important to give back to my community and also find a way to help you tap into the joy and live the life you want to on this menopause journey. There's a narrative out there that once you go through this menopause journey, then life is downhill. And I'm here to say that is a bunch of BS. There is just so much for you. There's change that happens, but it's no different than what happened when you were younger, going through the changes of hormones as a teenager. And then if you had children, those hormonal changes as you became stepped into motherhood. And now this is another phase. It's just like I'm in the DC area and we're looking at the foliage and it's so beautiful. It's just changing all of these beautiful hues of orange and brown and green and yellow. It's another season. It brings forth change for something else to come through. And if you don't take the time to determine what it is you want to come through in the next season, it's just the passage of time. That's all it is. So I encourage you to take a look at the program that I have out here. It is called Joie de Vivre. It is a 5-day, 5-week journey to joy. And there's assessments in there. There's journal prompts in there. There is coaching that's available for me from me to help you through. It's a wonderful package and it's very nicely done. And I'm here to hold your hand through this process of getting into your joy. So with that, ladies, I'm going to encourage you to think about it. What are you doing for yourself to get your joy? So I got to run. I have a couple of errands to do, and I am on my way to my next adventure. I've been packing and washing and getting myself ready, and I'm taking off another day or so. So I am enjoying my life and living my joy de vivre, and I invite you to do the same. So with that, ladies, I'm going to say goodbye. We'll see you next time. And thank you again for all of those who are in the comment. I see so many comments here. Thank you for being here and commenting. You mean so much to me. All right, everyone. I got to say bye. I got to take off. Have a good one.